Let's do some power washing. Because it's quiet and chill. Does not need a lot of my focus, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Do some power washing. And I can just listen to synthwave the whole time, because this game doesn't really have that much audio. And there's Adventure Time DLC. I've never watched Adventure Time, but it's got DLC, so more things to wash. Try double check one last thing. Nope. Bump, bump, da, bump, bump. This is the treehouse living room. Reach max height. Okay. Welcome to stuff to clean. Oh, interesting. You have your own. You have like a different nozzle and stuff. We gotta go with this one though. The triple tip. Clean all this nonsense up. It's very, what is this art style? It's like Borderlands, right? What is that called? Cell shaded? Very cell shaded. Kind of reminds me of the a board game I just played recently. Freelancers? I think that's what it was called. Very choose your own adventure RPG-y. Oh, Marceline, I know her. I know her. Cleaning up all the gunk. There we go. She's an axe base. That's phenomenal. Seems like it would kind of be a pain to play though, yeah? Like... Like if this... if this was much bigger... I guess it doesn't matter that much if your hand's coming up that way. Couldn't really play it sitting down though. Anyway. Standing up would be just fine. What are the other... I don't think so. Not that I can hear at least, but it's possible. I doubt you guys can even hear the game audio because it's so quiet and I have music over it, but it's not anything exciting. You just mostly look for or listen for the dings when you clean something completely.
Queen Kool-Aid just resubbed for 52 months. Woo 52.
Woo 52, as they say. Thank you. 52 months, that means you're 8 months away from 5 years. Which mostly tracks.
Daynara 1992 just resubbed for 57 months. I can top that.
I was gonna say that's probably closer to being monthly. That tracks. Thank you both. Because yeah, 60 would be 5 years, so we're getting there. Kind of wild. Kind of an unfortunate start to the 5-year campaign, though. I guess we're technically not there yet, but you know what I mean? Like, it's been such a bad year, streaming-wise. True, which means we're probably even closer, right? If it's April now. Technically, somebody's probably at 59. Which is wild. Because I thought it was in late May, but I could be wrong. I never actually know the official date. Some people do. I'm sure I could look it up pretty easily if I wanted to. But, meh. Not a big deal. Oh, okay, the entire ceiling, oh my gosh. I was thinking about it. I think, truthfully, the only game that I've, like, played and completed this year, on stream at least, is Reanimal. And I technically beat that twice. Whoops. Which, not that I'm in the habit of beating a ton of games on stream, but like, man, we're 4 months in and I've only done that much. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. I played Roller Coaster Tycoon a couple times. I played Silk Song a couple times. And otherwise, it's just been like wildly inconsistent, unfortunately. Between health issues, not feeling well, not knowing what to play. It's not been a wonderful start to the year. But that's okay. Hopefully we're on the mend now and should be getting better from here out, theoretically, hopefully, probably. Please. Be wonderful. This game is very zen for me. It's definitely not for everybody, but it's just like, I don't know. I would much rather do this tonight than like struggle to learn a new game, so apologies to Nara. I know you wanted to see me struggle tonight, but you'll have plenty of opportunity for that in the future. I promise. Maybe I'll even go back and do a Pokemon Stadium again someday. Continue that god-awful adventure. Horrible experience. Bro, you star me. Still think about that guy to this day. Wonder what he's up to. If he understood that he was this origin of a meme on a very small Twitch channel that nobody cares about. That's his claim to fame that he doesn't even realize. Bro, just use Star Me, it's easy. Yeah, man. I'd love that. Star Me was actually on my my Fire Red team that I just ran through again with. Solely because of that dude, I was like, man, I need a water type. Like, who should I use? First thing that came to mind, Star Me. Probably use Star Me. Okay. And use Star Me, I did. Star Me ended up being really good in Gen 1. Or a Gen 3 version of Gen 1, I guess. So that was fun. Big time vibing right now. Clean, clean, clean. Hi. Okay. There's always like an edge of something that I missed, or like the underside or the backside of a teeny tiny object, but we'll do our best. What are we at? Oh, we're already at 59%. This level's not that big then. Hey, it's a spoink. I just recently learned that if spoink stops bouncing, it dies. So that's horrible. I don't know what to do with that information, but it was kind of horrifying when I realized. It's like bouncing on the ball keeps his heart beating or something like that. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck are you talking about? Pokemon occasionally has those just horribly morbid descriptions in the Pokedex for things. It's like, oh my god. Why? Why would you include this in a children's game? Like, what are you doing? They don't need to know that. There's that story. I'm pretty sure it's a... yeah, literally. It's just like awful. Or like how Drifloon steals children or whatever. Like, oh my god. It's just... This is a kid's game, no? I think Eddie could probably tell me, but... There's a... there was like an infamous story of... Somebody posted online, they're like, yeah, as a kid I thought that I, when you get Lapras in Gen 1, like, the dude who gives it to you is like, oh, this Pokemon is, like, extinct or, like, was really endangered or something, and, you know, I kept it alive, and you know, I think it'll be better off with you or something in the Sylph Tower. And the kid took it to heart and, like, started just breeding tons of Lapras to try to, like, repopulate the community of Lapras Pokemon or whatever to get the numbers back up to stop it from being an endangered species. And it's like, that's the most wholesome, adorable thing ever, but also, like, clearly not the case for this fictional animal. Fictional pocket monster. Are they? I like, which ones? I believe you 100% with the way that the morbid World of Pokemon descriptions goes. Or they're just downright mean. Like, all the Magikarp entries are so fucking mean. It's like this pathetic waste of space. It can barely jump more than 7 feet or something. It's like, what the fuck? Well, let's look it up. Let's find out. Let's find out today which Pokemon contain the souls of lost children or whatever. If I had to take a guess at a ghost type Pokemon, something like, I don't know, Mimikyu is a monster, right? Like, it's like genuinely terrifying, whatever's underneath its costume, its Pikachu costume. Spiritomb is a good one, yeah. A collection of tortured souls in a stone, yeah. I feel like Chandelure had some crazy lore too or something. Maybe I'm wrong though. What does Drifloon evolve into? Drifblim? He's probably got some fucked up lore too. It's fun when you uncover some of this dirt, this colorful dirt, and it's more colorful underneath too. Like, one of the main levels in this game is a disco, like, roller rink. That one is a lot of fun to work on, very memorable. Because it's just like caked in dirt, the entire thing, and then when you clear it out, it's like sparkly pink and disco ball, and just like so fun. Yamask, that's fair, yeah. The mask is probably a good one. Or what about Coffergigas or whatever? The coffin thing that he evolves into? It's probably like the soul of a tortured king or something crazy, I'm sure. Something wild like that. You can't roll the d20? That's very sad. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. There was a SpongeBob DLC in the very first game. That was pretty good too. That's kind of what this is reminding me of. These games have no right to be as enjoyable as they are. But here we are, nonetheless. True. Could just be a pharaoh, I guess. What about like Houndstone or Graveyard? Like, that's got to be something like, oh yeah, this dog was once a beloved member of somebody's family until it died. It's like, Jesus Christ, bro. All right, what am I missing? The underside of the table, probably. Yeah. Eddie, I don't know if you're aware, but this is the most realistic of all the simulator games. We've never seen realism like this before. It's always the underside of these that I miss. They don't think we're stupid, they know we're stupid. It's also a game I could never play on controller. I know I'd get a lot of shit for playing on controller, but this one I could literally never. This would take so long if I was playing on controller. Ditto is a failed Mew clone? That does sound really familiar. I think I knew that at one point in my life. Oh wait, can you clean up there? Can I go up there? I don't know. Gotta be getting close. Gotta be getting close. I missed the backside of this or something? Yeah. Oh, missed that. Missed that. Missed that. Missed that. Missed that. Just the angles on these things. Oh, there we go. Done. Easy peasy. Oh, this is the living room job. Got it. Which does not have an achievement associated with it. Look at us. There we go. Look at us clean this bitch. There's a streamer that I follow. I don't watch their content a ton, like live, but I'll watch lots of VODs and stuff, and they use this game as like a as like a podcast with their wife, basically, where they just play the game together and just yap. I'm like, that's a pretty good idea. Clean all 3 doors first. So we have to clean the doors first in this one for an achievement. So Eddie, give me the lowdown on what's happening with the Pokemon Champions. Because I'm obviously not hearing great things. But is it not, you can tell me if I'm wrong here, is it not just like a battle simulator where, oh, does the doorknob count? I wonder, it doesn't matter. Hang on, now I'm curious. Door, window, doorknob, okay. I don't understand how it could possibly be such a mistake. Door, doorknob, door window, door frame. Do you think the door frame counts too? Door frames do not count. Okay. There's 1. Here's 2, theoretically. Okay. Need more dev time, had to manage expectations, single player. I was gonna say, yeah, I as somebody who clearly doesn't care and had no sort of dog in the fight, as you would say, even I was like, no, it's literally just battles. Like, I was under the impression that this was gonna be hey, I got the achievement. I was like, yeah, under the impression that it was just gonna be like, yeah, this is what we use for battles going forward. Like, this is gonna be our standalone thing. Like, all of our competitive shit's gonna be in here. Like, this is gonna be how we run shit. Like, bro, people set their expectations way too high if they think there was gonna be any sort of single player. If they're gonna make a Pokemon single player game, it's gonna be called Pokemon Winds and Waves. And it'll launch next year. Or it'll be called Pokemon Pokopia. And it'll be out right now for anybody to play. That's crazy. Crazy to me. I guess that makes sense too, Daenerys. I do remember that about the Cinnabar thing and like what was it, the Cinnabar, the mansion, the burned down building as it was. Or what it was representing, I guess. So one could easily infer. That's crazy though. And when I saw the score, I knew people had kind of been like shitting on it, but like it also feels like one of those games where giving it a score right now is, I don't want to say unfair, but like it's not going to be the same game a year from now, right? Like it will be, but with bug fixes, with updates, with I don't know, just seems it's like No Man's Sky, right? Like, oh god, this guy's huge. Okay, you're gonna go back over there, I guess. Yeah, it's a live service battle game. Like, it's more of like a it's not a game, it's more of a what's the word I want to say, like device, I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase it. It's less of a game, it's more of it's like a tool almost, right? Like it's a battling tool. And a tool's very first iteration is always theoretically going to be a little rough, but at the same time, yeah, that's fine. Like, and again, I'm not going to shit on you if you're having fun with it. Like, I don't give a fuck, right? Like, again, I have no dog in the fight. I'm not going to chill out for Pokemon. I don't know. But regardless of it, you know, needing more time in the oven, at the end of the day, it is still a Pokemon battle system which has been around for many, many years, and you would hope that it would have launched in a better state, especially if they knew that this was not a surprise, right? Like, I feel like they announced it a while back, so I don't know. I'm not a game dev, nor would I ever claim to be, nor would I ever have the faintest idea of how difficult or easy something is, but it seems to me like something like this where it's got established rules and everything would be, oh, I really just slipped off that thing, huh? Would be easier than something like a brand new game that needs all kinds of rules and, you know, everything, so. Right, yeah, it can literally only get better. There we go. It can literally only get better from here, so I wouldn't put too much stock in the fact that it's getting shitty reviews. Obviously, it doesn't help your fantasy score, but that's not really my problem. Although the wild swing from the counter pick was unfortunate. but whatever. Also out of my control, not my business. As soon as I clear this, I'll look at your comment. Blink. Blink. Nope. Blink. Nope. I will make it up here, I swear. There's a way to parkour myself up here, I swear to God. Nope, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll go the intended way. Lame. Theory is they want to give players time to get used to for World Championships. That's understandable, I suppose. They don't want to just toss a brand new system at them and say, hey, have fun. Yeah, that makes way more sense to me. Like, it's like if you're gonna introduce new rules or a new format or something, right, in a sports league or something, right, like you would wait until the off season to do it, to implement all those changes, and then have everybody prepared and ready going into the next season. You're not just gonna be like, oh, by the way, for the playoffs, we're gonna do it this way. Like, who knows? Again, who knows? They probably have all kinds of like internal deadlines that they need to meet, and you know, who knows, right? Who am I to talk about anything that I don't know about, that I know less than nothing about? Who knows, man? Right, yeah. Which is unfortunate, because yeah, Pokopia was received amazingly well, and while people weren't happy about like paying for Fire Red Leaf Green, because you can just emulate it, like, bro. Like, yes, you can emulate it, but it's also $20, and I can just play it on my Switch with no modding needed. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for the convenience. Like, that's true. You did say that as well. So, just some transparency. Transparency is always nice, right? Giving people a heads up or a schedule or some kind of just roadmap to how things are going to go is always appreciated. As somebody who kickstarts a lot of board games, like, I am so used to them being like, yep, here's the deal. The game's going to come out, or the game's going to go into production on this day, and then in this month this is going to happen, and then this month this is going to happen. Like, cool. And then every single time they're like, so there was a shipping delay, or oh, the prototypes didn't work, or oh, there was a manufacturing error and we need to fix it because we don't want to send you guys a shitty copy of this. And so it ends up getting pushed back for fucking ever, and it takes forever to get to me. But at the end of the day, I do have a good product. But the roadmap and the communication style is great, because you at least know, right? It's like, oh, I know that there's a delay, or I know why this is happening, right? To just have it be like, it's coming out. When? At some point. That's when it gets annoying and frustrating. So I can relate to the annoyance there, for sure. It's still Pokemon, right? And it's going to get better. Like you said, this is the worst it's going to be. So how bad is it really? Can it be judged today for poor performance and poor execution? Sure. Should it be rejudged when those things are fixed? I think so. Like, if October rolls around and the game is just buttery smooth and they've worked out all the kinks, like, do you not think they should re-review it? Like, I don't know. That's where it's like, it's hard, because that 57 or whatever that I got is just gonna stick.
CC_rodeo just resubbed for 20 months.
Oh.
Speaking of, did you see the board game Kickstarter I sent you? Game changer? And while I'm here, woof 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 meow 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 meowing, and woof woof Pokemon gotta catch 'em all poop.
Oh, I cut you off at the poop. That's so sad. That's so sad. No, I did not. Was it today? I haven't really looked. Where did you send it? Where did you send it? Or did you send it to me on Discord? Long story short, no. I did not see. What? Did you? I have nothing from you on Insta from like... The last thing you sent me was March 31st, is what I'm seeing. And it's a Pokemon Stadium minigame, Mentally I'm Here, reel. So, no, I did not see that, unfortunately. Well, whoops. You were top 10 in the world. Hell yeah, Eddie. Hell yeah. That's so funny. I was gonna say, Chops sent me a Kickstarter for the Slay the Spire board game. That's what it was. They were launching a second Kickstarter for the Slay the Spire board game, and so he had let me know about that. I did already know about it, but I still appreciated being thought about, regardless. That's awesome, man. Is that why you ranked in as a master trainer or whatever? Because you were top 10 in the world for a short period of time? Here's a question. Has anybody ever been #1 in the world at something? That's such a hard statement. Like, have you ever topped a leaderboard in anything? Asking a question because he wants to tell a story, but is also curious. I don't expect developers to fix games, but if something is broken, I expect them to fix that, right? Like if something is like knowingly busted, I would hope that they would want to fix it. Not because they feel necessarily obligated to, because I want them to, but because they want to put out a good product, right? Like, I feel like No Man's Sky is such an easy example. Like, that game was ragged on when it first came out because it was not at all what was expected or advertised or anything, right? And the team behind it put their fucking heads down. They didn't say a word until they fixed everything, and they were like, here, the game is way better now. And now it's constantly being like nominated for like, oh, labor of love, like fans favorite or whatever type category shit. So someone out there is the best at something. Yeah, that's very true. Like, you could be the best in the world at putting on your shoes, or at like taking 4 steps forward with your left foot, right? Something completely innocuous that you would just never know. That's very true. I heard a lot of shit about that game, yeah, that people were not happy with how that game launched or anything. I heard it was crazy buggy, so that's very unfortunate that they haven't fixed it yet. Just puts a bad taste in your mouth, honestly. I could be the best in the world at washing this specific window in PowerWash Simulator, and I would never know. I'm not, but I could be. I am the best in the world at a mini game in the game Toy Soldiers Cold War, though. I have the #1 spot on the leaderboard in that game. There was a Machinima, which is an old YouTube channel, which I feel old just saying it, but they did like a weekly like, or maybe it was monthly, I don't even remember at this point, but they would be like, here's this Xbox Live Arcade game, like, send us in your high score for whatever, like, of the game of the week or whatever it is, and we'll post your channel or whatever. And so I was like, oh, I have that game, like, sure, let's play. And I played it, and I played it, and I played it, and I got really good at it. It was just like this 2-minute mini game where you just had to like destroy a bunch of troops. And I looked, and I was technically number like 4 on the leaderboards, but every score ahead of me was like obviously a glitched number. It was like in the billions where you could really only score a couple 100,000. So I was like, oh. And then I sent it into them and they were like, oh yeah, you won. And they put the video out and they're like, yeah, he not only did he win our challenge, he topped the leaderboards. So he's the best. Good job. I was like, oh shit. It was very fun. True. That's true. But yeah, that one was like, of the people that had actually played the game while being connected online, I was the highest score. I feel like the last time I checked was probably like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. See if I still held the record. Talking a whole lot of shit about it because it's my only accomplishment in life. Yeah, do you know who you're talking to? Do you know that I hold the high score for one minigame on this random obscure Xbox Live Arcade game that nobody's ever heard of? You should hit top 500, Eddie. That's fair. The Scarlet and Violet runs better on the Switch too, but that's not because they've changed anything, it's just because it's better hardware. Pokemon just... It's baffling for how much money they have and how successful they are, how behind the times they can be sometimes. It's just like, you're literally the highest multimedia franchise in the world, and this is what you're putting out. Your game runs like doo-doo. Like, come on, man. Scarlet Violet still leaves a bad taste in my mouth for how many hours I put into that game, for how horrible it ran. There was some YouTuber, streamer, or somebody who was like very into the Pokemon community, and people would know his name, and I don't know what the fuck he is, but he streamed the game for something like, I want to say it was like 18 or 19 hours straight on launch day. And when he went to save his game at the end of the stream, his save file, he'd been streaming the entire time, and his save file showed like, it was like an hour or two less than what he'd been playing. And they realized it was because of the lag. The lag had cut off over an hour of time that he had been playing. Which was just like, I don't understand. I will never understand how it's possible for a company so wildly successful to put out such nonsense. Like, I get it, man. They have a schedule. They gotta stick with it. Like, they have to keep up with the card game.
C Chops just resubbed for 59 months. Double representative for Hourglass on SOT if you want to get salty with me.
Oh my god, ick. I thought we weren't gonna get salty anymore about that game. I also wasn't sure. I knew it was like, is it today only, or is it this whole weekend? I knew it was coming up. I just couldn't remember what day it was. Yuck. Yeah, I thought we were done being salty. I thought we weren't going to care anymore, and we were just going to get the rep and just deal. Okay, well, if it's the whole weekend, then yeah, I'll join you at some point. As you can see, I have Adventure Time things to clean currently. Yeah, never heard of them. Wait, no, you leave tomorrow, don't you? So today's kind of my only day, huh? Whoops, kind of forgot about that. Whoops, well, bro, you're world traveled now. You just got back from your other trip, now you're going on this trip. Where will he go next? Your guys' trip did look fun, by the way. I wasn't really responding to snaps or anything, but it did look like you had a fun time. Like that train ride that you guys were on, that looked really cool. So, without getting specific, obviously, it looked very fun. Breloom. Alright, are we good up here? Hopefully we're good up here. No one plays now. I'd believe you if you told me that. Ooh, look at that. I missed all that nonsense. Yuck. Oh, how the fuck did I miss all of this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Getting distracted. Yeah, that looked cool. That looked very fun. It looked like very just, yeah, scenic and old school and just, yeah, very fun. Something out of like Red Dead. Not the corporate Amtrak trains that we have these days. Which I'm sure Eddie can talk my ear off about. We took a train. The last time I took a train was when I was in California. We took one from Anaheim to LA for the day, which was fun and actually worked out really well. Super easy. It was also only a 45-minute train ride at the most, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, I know. I know you did. And it was just the absolute joy of the entire trip, I'm sure. Your favorite experience. What was it? 20-something hour? Right? That, yeah, totally. I could tell by the way you basically passed out when you got here. 29 hours, goddamn. That was a long trek. I'm glad you made it, don't get me wrong. That is quite the haul. I don't know if there's been a game that I've played on stream that's been as easy to like read chat with. That's fair, but how long is the train ride, Daenerys? Out of curiosity. Because I feel like in Europe, the metro system or whatever, subway style trains are significantly more popular and convenient. Because when we were in London, I took the train all the time, right? Because it was wildly convenient. Unfortunately, the US doesn't have that type of infrastructure. So if you take a train, it's usually like a whole thing. A whole ordeal, if you will. Trains are woke. Yeah, it's sad that some people believe that. Oh, if I can pull this off, it'll be so satisfying if I can just end it right here, but I'm sure there's something I missed back of the ways. Watching like there's like John Oliver sketches on not sketches really, but like those info things he does where it's like, here's why the American train system sucks, because they keep removing all the regulations about safety, so that's why we keep having toxic waste collapse. It's like, oh my god, I hate this fucking country sometimes. Okay, so I mean yeah, that's not terrible. That's not too terrible. Including waiting and stuff, like yeah, that's about what I would have expected. Oh, this is a whole thing. There's some pieces that I missed. No, what's the button to show dirt? Ah. Clean, clean. Wait, do I love that? Yeah, I wish it was better here too. Be nice to have options at least. Oh, I missed something up there? No. Damn. Yeah, the tube in London is wonderful. Super convenient. At least as a tourist, right? Like, if I had to take it every day for work and... Whoa, what the fuck is happening? you know, that would be a little more, maybe I would get a little more upset about it. But as a tourist, it was wonderful. Cafe, oh, right there, I see it. Okay, and then something over here that I missed. Yeah, I've taken the L in Chicago before too. That was pretty nice. What the fuck did I miss? Oh, here, got it. Time lapse. We love that. The Ice King's castle is next. In the Ice King castle job, clean the handbag last with the cage door closed. What? Oh, whatever. German train system sucks because the rails are owned by the state. Oh, I gotcha. Got it. That's stupid. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you deal with it every single day, I'm sure that there's plenty of pain that comes along with it. So yeah, fully understand that. Okay. All right, let's find this, what's called a handbag with the cage door closed. You have to actually clean everything first, then open the door, close it, and clean it. If you keep it closed, just walk through the doors. Interesting. So, close them once I have the bag as the lone item. Okay, well, I'll just
McBurgie just resubbed for
do that
59
last then.
months.
So just ignore everything
Time to
else
clean.
except that. So, hi, Briggy. Welcome in. I spent 20 minutes trying to figure out what to play, and then I was just like, you know what? We're just gonna yap today, so I'm just gonna do this as background, whatever. As background noise? Yeah, as background noise. That works. Oh, no. They don't just say, please mind the gap. They don't say mind the gap. They say, please mind the gap between the train. Oh, no. What do they say? Fuck, I used to have it, like, down pat. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. There we go. That's what it was. Mind the gap, baby. Let's go. Daenerys, you make me smile. Don't ever stop being you. Don't ever stop being you. Unapologetically yourself, and I love it. Do you? Okay, that's fun. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Group trip to London just to ride the tube. Oh my god, can you imagine? I don't think Queen has ever been to London. So she and I have always talked about going back because it's one of the few places abroad that I have gone. So go back someday, see a Chelsea game. Be good times. Revisit my old stomping grounds. There's some theme parks in Germany that I'd like to go to as well. So if that ever happens, I'll probably be sending some of the German friends a message of me like, hey, I'm gonna be in this part of the country on these days. So if there was ever a time to do a meetup, this is probably it. You know, once I'm done paying for medical bills and the joys of my freedom here in America. Fucking nonsense. Look at this big old throne we got here. Now, where's my big old beer? Did anybody watch that? The cat bug videos? What were those called? I don't know if I remember what those videos were called. It was kind of like Adventure Time. Had the same art style. Japan, yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to ride a bullet train someday. Just like to say that you've done it. I don't really know where I would go, but Bravest Warriors. Wow, I'm amazed you pulled that. That's awesome. No, it was Bravest Warriors. She's absolutely right. Regular show also has a very similar art style though, so you're not wrong. $2028 is probably ambitious for me for a Japan trip, but that would definitely be fun someday. That would be a good one. Someday. No, you're not wrong. Aqua Teen will always have a very special place in my heart as like the first true adult like cartoon comedy that I found and enjoyed, and the humor just resonates so well with me. Like Master Shake's VA is probably the one dude that I would wait in a long line to meet. Like if he was ever at Twin Cities Con or something, I would wait as long as needed to talk to that man. Because I'm like, your cadence, your humor, I don't know if you were reading all of those lines or if you were involved in writing them at all, but just like, it just hits me in a way that I cannot even explain to you. So thank you for the hours of laughter you've given me. So. I'm hopefully going to meet Jennifer English this fall because I really want her to sign my Expedition 33 like print that I got last year. That'd be awesome. But I'm sure the line's going to be crazy for her, so we'll see if that's actually going to happen or not. Why are we trying to cash a bill? I kept saying that on the way down. I said, this is a bill. I knew that. I just figured you knew something I didn't. I did know something I didn't, but it wasn't that. Ignignok and all-time classics. The Moonanites. It's such like stoner humor, which is so funny because I just don't. It's usually not my thing. Like the Tim and Eric show, all that shit. I just like can't get behind that. But fucking Aqua Teen, man, something about it just hits me in a way that I just can't not explode into laughter. I also just appreciated it's a 15-minute runtime, right? It's 15 minutes. They get their laughs in, they get the fuck out. They usually end the episode in the dumbest fucking way possible. It's certainly not cinema, but it fucking makes me laugh. Daenerys been watching me clean and she's just like, I can't fucking see. Wait, what? Can I pick this up? What can I? Oh, it's asking me to pick up the ladder. I thought I could bench lift right here. I'm crazy. She's like, I can't deal with this asshole tonight. This fucking guy. Also, with all the train talk that we've been having tonight, we're all definitely on a list. We're definitely on a list. Have you guys ever been to a restaurant where they serve you your food in like weird ways, like via conveyor belt or whatever? Like a sushi conveyor belt is the first thing that comes to mind, right? Like I went to a restaurant in Illinois at one point and they served your food on little like trains. Like they had a big model train system that ran around the entire. Hibachi is a good example too. They had a model train system that went around the entire restaurant and they served your food. It would come by in a little basket and it would just stop in front of you. It's fucking awesome. I feel like there's a place that does it with like tubes, like a bank teller tube. You know what I'm talking about? Like in like, what are those called? I don't know what kind of delivery system that's called. Like a pneumatic tube? I don't know. Ah, there you go. Oh, well. Well, good for pouring one out for somebody who's no longer with us. I'm sorry that happened though. Stuff like that just like reminds me that life's too fucking short not to get existential. I recently just reconnected with a very, very, very old friend over something like that. And it was very nice to talk to them again and try to plan a hangout in the future, because it's just like life's too short to give a shit about stupid shit. It's worth reaching out to people to try to hang out and reconnect and stuff. You stayed on an old train turned into a hotel. You're saying that like they had train cars as their rooms? Am I understanding that right? Like, I'm assuming they didn't move. Like your hotel room was not moving. It was just that they converted these. Yeah, the train cars were converted into a hotel. I gotcha. That's fun. It's very fun. I feel like that's the kind of thing you would see in Japan, right? Like, I always feel like all the reels of Japan that come across my feed are like, oh, check out this wacky thing that we found in Japan. It's like, oh shit, they turned this old train into a hotel, or I don't fucking know. This old submarine is now my Airbnb or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I can't think of any good examples, but you get it. You get it. Hell yeah. Oh, that's like in our state too, or pretty much. Is 2 Harbors considered Minnesota? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. That makes sense though that it's way up there. That makes sense. Given that part of the state. Ships as hotels. Okay. That's fun. Shipping containers as the lobby. Yeah. That tracks. I don't know if I've technically been up that far. The furthest north I've been is past Duluth. But then, like, it was back when I was in high school. Like, you could see the ice caves on Superior. Like, it was cold enough that you could walk out onto the lake and like walk. I felt like miles out to like where these caves were that were like stalactites and stalagmites, just ice like crazy, and it was cool as hell. But I swear to God, that's the most I've ever walked in a single day, because we had to park so fucking far down this like 2-lane road way in the middle of nowhere. So. It was up that direction. I don't know if it was as far north as two Harbors though. It's up there somewhere. I was gonna say I've technically slept on a cruise ship before, and sleeping was the only time that I noticed the rocking of the boat. Obviously, it's a massive fucking boat, right? And it's designed to not sway very much, but when I went to sleep the first few nights, I was like, oh, I can tell I'm moving. Like, we're swaying a little bit in the water. That was a weird feeling. I've also, since then, I've tried to avoid cruises just because they're not my thing. Not my thing. But when your family says, hey, we're going on a family thing, and it's your entire family's going, you don't really have a say in the matter. It's like, okay, I guess I'm going. Despite the fact that I have nobody even remotely close to my age around me. Sure, I'll go. You get a little shaky leg for a little bit there. And I'm somebody who loves the water, like, just, I'm very much at home in the water. But when you get down to like the ocean and stuff like that, like, okay. It's a little much sometimes. The boat gets a little rocky. So outside at a sleeping bag, wow, that's intense. It's like camping but on a boat. That's wild. I also probably would not have enjoyed that very much. That seems very intense. Okay, let's do the bed. Oh, and the underwear. Underpants, excuse me. Captain Underpants. Bro got the leopard print sheets. Hell yeah. Okay. Fair enough then. Not a lot of say in the matter. Not by choice, it sounds like. Yeah, that's fair. I put on lots of like just white noise and stuff when I go to sleep, and so I've been doing storms recently, but yeah, the ocean is definitely one that could easily put me to sleep as well, like the crashing waves on a beach or whatever. Yep. That's an easy one. I'm very much somebody who needs some kind of white noise, probably because I always slept with a fan on as a kid, and it's ruined me, but thankfully Queen puts up with it. I have not tried listening to Donna Rosa. I don't need the sound of people's necks being snapped to put me to lull me to sleep. Daenerys, you don't understand. This water, this is a water bed, so it's okay if I use just tons and tons and tons of high power pressurized water to clean the bed. Oh my god, this room would be so disgusting. Donna Rosa. Yeah, I don't want to hear. Oh my god, yeah, it was fucking insane. We're all just sitting around like, oh yeah, what do you guys like? Oh yeah, I'll like put on like Game Grumps compilations, I'll fall asleep to that. Oh yeah, I'd like to share too. This is what I listen to. We learned a lot about you that night, man. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You ever done something that you think is like totally normal and then you share it with people thinking it's totally normal and you realize it's not normal? That's what happened that night. That was so fucking funny. Oh god, I hope I don't miss out on another moment like that on the St. Louis trip. Oh my god. Oh, the cymbals are actually playing when I splash them too. That's kind of funny. I don't know if you can hear it at all, but they do be clashing. I'm sorry, did that just say I could close the door from here? Jesus. You really do not care how close you are to something to be able to interact with it. I used to be able, when I was in high school, I used to do that. I would just listen to whatever music I had and it would put me to sleep, but the volume would be super low. So if he's listening to it like on like high volume, then I don't, hey, power to him though. That's probably why he always falls asleep during the Beat Saber streams. Because just got it blaring. Twilight of the Thunder God comes up and it's basically like a lullaby to him. I can see it. No, Donna Rosa just like, what does she do? Like gives brain hemorrhages or whatever when she cracks your hair. We looked it up and it's like, yeah, this is like crazy dangerous. Do not do this. Oh my god. Have you ever seen that, like, it's like a Twitter screenshot or Tumblr screenshot, or I don't remember what site it's on. It's like, it's like, oh, I went on a first date with this girl and one of the first things she asked me was to see my YouTube recommendation page. And I thought it was weird, but she says, oh, you know, just like, it can help identify a lot of red flags. And I pulled it up and this was the first video and it's like, could Big Bird have prevented 9/11? It's like a picture of Big Bird next to the World Trade Center. It's just like, oh my god. I just think about how fucked up all of our algorithms are. You'll know, I've never gotten past the nightmares, Dubs. Donna Rosa stays with you, man. That shit haunts you for life. Oh yeah, no, so CC, you and I would get along in that department then. You and I very much get along in that department. Thankfully, Queen is a very good sport and deals with whatever. She's like, oh, it doesn't bother me. She's like, I prefer silence, but like whatever you put on doesn't bother me. I'm like, sweet, because you married into this and it doesn't go the other way, so good luck. Oh, I swear, it's just, I was just watching yoga and suddenly this popped up. I don't know how that got there. My algorithm's crazy. My friend was watching stuff. Okay, this thing says, clean everything else first except the handbag. Am I reading that right? Clean the handbag last with the cage door closed. Okay. Same, Eddie, I also need it. It is like grating if it's silenced to me for whatever reason. I don't know why that is, but again, I said it. It's because I fucking slept with a fan on when I was a kid, so I'm sure that's why. But the fan, man, the fan. They don't realize how much it's gonna ruin you. 3 fans is crazy. That's crazy. I wish I could be that way. It takes me forever to fall asleep. Tried everything. Although all the medication I'm on has been doing the trick recently, which is super nice. You are indeed built different. Very much so. What listening to Donna Rosa does to a motherfucker. He's just in there cracking your hair. Oh my god. You didn't realize you were sharing it with a whole other person. Apparently, we all need to use Chops' pillow. Bro's got the My Pillow. He's the Mike Lindell shill over here. Bro said, that's my pillow. Bro's just gonna leave it to like 24-hour videos of hair cracking on YouTube. Is it a purple pillow? That's funny. When we were looking at mattresses a couple years ago, we tried the purple mattress and I couldn't do it, man. The pillow, I will say, I think, and I genuinely think I had a purple mattress or a purple pillow in the hospital, and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a purple based on the way like it like felt or whatever. But the pillow I could get behind, actually. I could see myself getting behind that. The mattress though, I don't know if I could do it. It was so weird. It was just so different. I was just like, I don't know. Also, this is like 3 times what I would pay for another mattress, so maybe not. I will give you the pillow though. I respect that for sure. For sure. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if the brand name was purple and it wasn't? If it was like red or green or something just wacky? That would be a power move. But like for April Fools, they sell different colors. They are very comfy though. The pillows at least, I will give you that. Okay. We just have to do the floor, the wall, and I think probably some of the bars that I missed, but like I think that's it, and then it's just the handbag from there. There's that. Something's out here, hang on, what did I miss? Miss the keyboard? Of course I did. I think it is. I think they showed us the guts of it or whatever, and it was like actually purple. Which, you know, fair play to them for actually sticking to their brand name. Be so funny if it wasn't though, oh my god. A whole like conspiracy theory about purple pillows. Did you know the purple pillow is not actually purple? Oh my god. People would be up in arms. Livid. Half of what you pay is purple ink. Yeah, and you have to buy toner for it every 4 years to maintain the color. Make sure to bring it in the shower and bleach it so you can get that purple shine, like the purple shampoo that people use. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch to this. Get more precision here to only clean what I want to clean here, not the handbag. How is this floor not clean yet? Hello? Like, come on, give this to me. Are you kidding me? What am I possibly missing? This teeny bit? Thank you. Okay. Drum, stalagmite, handbag, and stalactite. Okay. There's that. The drum. Stalagmite is from the ground up. That I knew about. I knew that purple purple shampoo was used for your like hair. So can I get some like brownie points for knowing that? Okay. So you have to clean everything first, then open the door, close it, and clean it. Okay. Open the door, close it. Okay, the gate is closed. I'm cleaning the handbag. The handbag is the last thing. This should work. There's one achievement. Give me both though, please. No. Wait. I don't think it gave it to me. That sucks. I'll have to redo the level. Oh wait, no. They did give it to me. Awesome. Just popped on my phone instead. Sweet. R.I.P. R.I.P. to a Minnesota legend. You're not wrong, Daenerys. Can I show? Here it is. Here's the purple pillow. Do I have? Yeah, hang on. There's the purple pillow. There it is. It is indeed purple. This is what it looks like. Dude, it's crazy. it feels so weird. Like, also, my God. To be fair, this might be a different thing. I don't know what this brand is, but like, it's crazy. Or here's a purple pillow. I don't know. I don't know what that website was. Let's find out here. We'll do from their own website. Let's see. Holy fuck! It is $250. God damn. Holy. That's crazy. This is it feels so fucking weird, dude. That's crazy. Okay. I'm very much a believer of investing in your sleep, right? Because like Cece said, you do use it for 8 hours a day. I bet you could argue that, Dubs. So I get it. $250 is a lot for a pillow, but again, yeah, if you're gonna use it, it's like our fucking toaster. We have a toaster that's, I swear to God, it was like $115, and we registered for it for our wedding, so somebody else bought it for us. But we did the math, and we've used it pretty much every single day since we got married, and it's like, it kind of paid for itself. Mattresses are like, I don't know. Wait, how much are the purple mattresses? Because I feel like a normal mattress is like, well, here, let me look. Was it 160? Jesus. Well, either way, we've used it. Oh, I don't want. Oh my God. What's the sure. You could buy 2 nice toasters or a purple pillow. Here. I mean, yeah, that's the problem, is that mattresses can get kind of wild, right? Depending on what brand and how crazy you want to get. I don't know. Like, very base level is looking like 600. The purple mattress for a queen is 1200, so it's double, but that's like low end. 1200 is really not that terrible. $250 for a pillow, though, when a mattress is 1200 is... You can basically buy 5 pillows or a mattress. Yeah, honestly, yeah, the mattress is really not that crazy. I was gonna say here. Oops, wrong window. Why can't I? Hello? No, it's not showing up. No, whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's wild. 5 pillows and a board to lay on. I mean, if Chops is to be believed, that would put him to sleep instantly, right? So, a new Matrix. Daenerys, you'd be surprised, I think. You can definitely notice like a good mattress, and there's so many these days that you could probably find one that you would enjoy just as much and is nice. So I would believe that you could find one that you would like. Candy Kingdom. Complete the candy vehicle's job, only the adaptable nozzle. So that's this one. So only the adaptable nozzle. Got it. Adaptable nozzle only. Okay. I can work with that. Yeah, man, for whatever reason, I thought that maybe I am thinking of the pillow that was expensive. Because when we were trying things, Queen, it was like, we definitely laid down on a purple mattress and it was weird. We were like, I don't know about this. Like, it's just weird. Like, and again, maybe it would if you did it for like a month, you would get used to it and you would love it, but it was too bizarre. But we must have also laid our heads on the pillow and been like, oh, that's nice. And then we saw the price and it was like, it's not that nice. That's probably what happened, honestly. Because yeah, I was surprised by how reasonable the mattress was when I was looking at the prices there. That sounds right. Oh no, trust me, CC, I'm always happy to go on these crazy tangents, especially when I'm playing a game like this where there's nothing really to talk about, so please, by all means, send the tangents my way. What time is it? 2 hours. Probably get through another job or two. This is the year of one-off streams that don't go anywhere. And Reanimal, apparently. I just got fed that reel in my algorithm the other day. They like you go through like a whole testing process and they like, you get to pick out your material and all that shit, right? If we saw the same reel, which I'm assuming we did because your algorithm knows what your friends are watching. Gotcha. I see. I bet you could find a simple modern mattress. Surely somewhere out there. I feel like the one that we have is pretty chill. I don't know. It's not like, yeah, it's not a Tempur-Pedic. It's not one that like adjusts to your body or memory foam or any of that shit. It's just a nice mattress. Definitely the same reel. For show. I will say, CC, it's funny that anytime a like super wholesome, like feel good story type thing comes across my algorithm, I'm like, this has to be from CC. And I look at the bottom left, I'm like, oh, yep, CC liked this one. Like, it's like you send them to me without sending them to me. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just like very sweet. I'm like, oh, yeah, that tracks. I think that works out. Like, yep. There was, what was the one I saw today? Today was like the Mall of America ladybug thing, I think, where they like released ladybugs in the mall to like eat all the aphids. Something like that at least. What am I missing? Ah, right there. Got it. Is that everything on this guy? No. And the trim, huh? I know, it was super sweet, right? I was like, no, that was very wholesome. So, yeah, it's hair cracking tutorials. No, it's, yeah, I'm not making fun or teasing at all. I'm very much like, no, the things that I see that I'm always like, no, that was super wholesome and sweet. I'm glad I'm aware of this now. So it's nothing but a compliment at all. Oh, that's, yeah. I could never sleep in my stomach. I'm very much a side sleeper only, exclusively, and sometimes my back if it gets like a crazy night. Or if I'm forced to by having surgery. What the fuck? How am I only 18% done? Anyway, sorry. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was, I was like, oh my god, that's like very sweet, but also horribly sad that a kid that young passed away. Like, what the fuck? I flip-flop back and forth. Currently, I'm trying to stay on my left side more because they told me that for all my health stuff, it's like better to sleep on your left side, but I have to rotate back and forth. Very much like to toss and turn, so. But yes, currently I am attempting to use my left more so. Eddie and Chops at odds once again, of course. Oh, okay, well, you know, can't really help you with that, unfortunately. No, yeah, I try not to sleep on my back, but that's true. As I said, after surgery, I had to sleep basically just sitting straight up, and it was the worst sleep I've gotten ever in my life. It sucked. Fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. Not being able to lay down was a nightmare. The sleep paralysis demons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for my gut health right now, it's like, yep, make sure you're on your left side. I'm like, okay, whatever you say, doc, and if it'll help me feel better, I will literally take anything at this point. He was like, yep, we're probably gonna have to do a scope or whatever. I'm like, cool, whatever, I don't care. Like, the sooner the better, just fucking fix me, because I'm so over all this shit. But I am feeling better, so. Not 100% better, but better. Good enough to play this for a couple hours and yap for a couple more. I'm sorry, what? So are you saying like how are you? What? I need an explanation on that hands straight thing. Are you just saying like you could sleep like you just had to have them like straight? Because when you say that, I picture you just like a mummy or something. Got it. Okay, hands exclusively. I guess you never said arms. I just immediately thought of that. But hey, me too. By the way, I've actually started swimming again. So things are trending in the correct direction, which I will take at this point. The fucking precious moments statue. You're just out here like bless up every single night. God. How often do people like remember their dreams? Because I swear to God, every single day we wake up and Queen is like, I had this crazy dream where all this wild shit happened and, you know, this happened and you were there and then this happened and it was just like, it made no sense. And I'm just like, I don't remember anything. I'm sure that I did dream, but I don't fucking remember any of it. All right, well, Eddie is my spirit animal and Cece and Queen are a perfect match. There you go. There it is. I was gonna say, like, I can still remember a nightmare that I had when I was probably like 7 years old, and it's the most vivid thing I've ever had in my entire life. But if you ask me what I dreamt about last night, I'm like, I don't know. I very rarely nowadays, but I can still very much, like I just said, there was one that I had when I was like 6 or 7 probably, and it lives with me to this day. That I'm just like, that was horrifying shit. So very few, yeah, I was gonna say mine is like so rare these days that I can actually remember a dream. Never happens. No. I mean, good that, yeah, you probably, they didn't need that context, but hey, yeah. If it gives you a reason to reach out, right, reconnect. Never a bad excuse to reconnect with somebody. Oh yeah, no, that's Chops, you and me both, man. Queen is the same way. So then this happened, but then this happened, and then you were there, and it was just crazy. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do with this information, but I'm glad or I'm sorry. One of the two. Or damn, that's crazy. You had one about wow. All right. Is this something we can share on stream? I don't know. It's a family-friendly stream. Biggest lie ever told on this channel. Lots of dams. That's crazy. Oh, that's no fun. That's sad. My horrifying nightmare was that I got kidnapped. And I literally was being like, I got put under someone's arm and pulled away, and just like they were just walking away, and I was yelling for my mom, and she just didn't hear me and never turned around, and I was like, wow, it's horrible. Damn, that's crazy. Wow, all right, well, Brock Faber, known knife-wielding badass. Holy shit. I'm glad he didn't get you. That's wild. Like, why would your brain come up with that scenario? Why would that happen? Yeah, same, Eddie. If it happens these days, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, stop. Like you're an adult. My brain, you're developed now. You know that shit doesn't make any sense. What are we doing here? Like, why would you bother showing me this nonsense? What does it mean? Insane behavior from the brain. All right. This helicopter's taking a lot longer than I thought. Probably because I have to use this nozzle, but we vibe. I guess I didn't do any of the back. Open the fridge in the middle of the focus of it. One of the gorilla monsters from Prime. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Holy shit. That'd be horrifying. Now, you know, slightly better because it's a monster from a video game. Like, mine was just some dude. So anytime we went to like the mall or anything after that, I was horrified that somebody was just gonna take me. So that was a fun, you know, phobia that I had to get over. That I wasn't actually that special. That somebody would want to take me. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, that's true. Pop-Tart is always like, oh yeah, I just kick everybody's ass in these dreams. Like, oh cool, wish I could do that. That'd be nice. It'd be nice if I had any semblance of control over any of the dreams that I ever have. Not that they happen very often, but... Or if she could just show up in my dreams and kick everybody's ass, that'd be awesome. That's too real. When you dream about something that's too real like that, like, ugh. Like that you've forgotten something at work, or that you were supposed to give a presentation on something that you have no idea, right? Like, ugh. Shit's awful. Yuck. This music weirdly fits with this theme too. This is the DLC pack. That's, yeah, I've never had that where I've like fallen back into the same dream, so that's wild when that happens though, because you do hear stories about that happening. Being chased by wasps though, that's something out of like a nightmare as well. Interesting. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to remember my dreams, because again, I just don't want that. I'm happy not being able to remember anything. But I have heard that if you like write things down, it's easier for you to remember, but I have heard that before. I've heard tale. Surely it's just the roof of this helicopter left, right? Or there must be like something that I missed underneath, probably. All right, what did I miss? The wings? That actually looks like dirt. What is it? F, R? I don't remember. Thank God I can't dream in multiple languages. I already struggle speaking one language. I don't need to not be able to understand multiple. Being able to program code and living through Tetris sounds amazing, Daenerys. Like, weird and crazy, but amazing. Oh, that's cute though, CC. Like, if it's more of like a memory or something that you can remember and experience like that, that's sweet. What do you mean I didn't clean this seat? Are you crazy? I cleaned the shit out of that seat. Sleep. It's like, what angle did I miss? The rotor mount. Oh my God. There we go. That's no fun, chops. That sounds vivid as hell and would absolutely get me freaked out for sure. For sure. Oh, the whole world was code? All right, that sounds horrifying then. That sounds horrifying. Finn and Jake's treehouse. In the treehouse job, reach the max height on the scissor lift. Okay, that's easy. So I just do this and jump up here and go to the max height. Cool, nailed it. Damn, this is, oh my God, this thing is huge. Holy, it's gonna take a while to clean. Well, back to that, back to this, and we start talking about dreams and yapping again. Yeah, I've heard that it's what is it? It's like impossible to read in your dreams. Like if you pick up a newspaper or something, it's just gibberish. Like you're not able to actually read, and that's really like a really easy way to tell that you're dreaming. But whenever that happens to me, it's like my brain just doesn't put it together. It's like, wow, I'm having a really fucking hard time reading this, and I just work harder to try to read it, and then I can't, and I don't put two and two together because I'm dumb. Oh my God, this is so much to clean. All right, we're gonna start at the bottom, work our way up. Right. Why can't I read? Why can't I read? Help! Oh, it's because I was dreaming, dumb idiot. See, you gotta stop being so wholesome, man. I can't. I'm out here dreaming about bullshit that doesn't fucking matter. Getting terrified by stupid things and scenarios that'll never happen and just like random bullshit, and you're out here like, man, I saw my grandparents. It was amazing. Or I had this wonderful experience. I'm just like, damn, must be nice. The rest of us are out here getting haunted by our fucking sleep paralysis demons. You're out here having the time of your life in your dreams. Must be fucking nice. I joke, obviously. I joke. I'm glad you're able to have those experiences, because your boy is not. It's just having no experiences. It's just sleeping. I've had diabetic dreams where I'll be eating a ton of food and be like, oh my god, I didn't dose insulin or whatever, and like that's terrifying. But then I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I'm fine. Like eating all that food was amazing. What the fuck? I should be doing more of that in my dreams when they don't count. Literally free carbs. What the fuck? It's like shit like that makes no sense. Like why? Oh, how does our brain come up with this stuff? God. That's fair. Unfortunately, those are the ones that usually stick with me. But I can't really remember the last like truly bad dream I had, which is probably good. It's probably good that I'm not internalizing that. To that extent, at least. Some of the levels in this game are so intimidating with how big they are. Like this is like, oh my god. It's a lot of shit to clean, but like everything, if you just do it one thing at a time, it really doesn't take that long. Fortunately, now I'm locked into all the DLC in this game, so I can get all the achievements from it. But whatever. Yeah, seriously, with all this talk about Dream, be shocked if we don't have at least a few that are memorable, to say the least. Do we think I can finish this in the next hour? Maybe. We'll see how far I get. What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's this thing. Where you like, you can like, wait. Can I not put this here? What the fuck? Wait, hang on. No, I think Pop-Tart can, which is awesome. That's what it is. You can like sit in this thing and then go up and down. That's right. This thing is super nice. No, I think Pop-Tart can. That's what she's talking about. Like she just, whenever she has a bad dream, she just like beats the shit out of everybody. I'm like, wow, that would be nice. Must be nice, friend. Yeah, it's like a weird subconscious thing, right? So you see, like, it's usually something that you mentioned like a couple days later or offhandedly thought about for like 30 seconds, then it shows up in your dream. It's like your brain like stored that information somewhere and it, I don't know, like pulled it out of an archive or something. Yeah, it's so weird. But no, I've personally never had any luck lucid dreaming or trying to lucid dream for that matter. Be pretty amazing though, to be able to like just be in control like that. Although, I don't know, if I ever came to that realization that I was dreaming, it might scare the shit out of me, so who knows. Like, how would you not just, like, wake up when that happens, right? Like, how do you not just be like, oh, I'm dreaming, and then immediately wake up? While awake and very... Holy shit, Susan. That's wild. Your experience will high and my experience will high were very different experiences. Right, yeah, it never makes any fucking sense. Like that's the annoying part. It's like, no, like I would never do that, or that would never happen, or just like fucking stop. That just doesn't make any sense. Why did my brain choose to have this happen? Like, what is going on? What are you trying to tell me, huh? Just tell me straight up, or have me remember something. Yeah, she just makes no fucking sense. I wish that Inception technology was real though. That'd be fucking sick to be able to just like, not even to do anything nefarious, like if, you know, steal ideas or information or whatever. I want to like vibe out with my friends in like crazy made up scenarios. That'd be sick. Fucking awesome. Like, yeah, let's go do a heist. We got this whole thing set up. Fucking sick. That sounds is probably about as close to a lucid dream as you can get out of you. But if it's like that 4 a.m. murky feeling. Let's go do a dream heist. Yeah, okay. Isn't the metaverse shutting down? Didn't they invest like $50 billion into that and it's shutting down because nobody fucking cared or used it? They used it for fucking Zuckerberg's Zoom meetings to appease him, to appease his high robotness. What would a sovereign name for a robot be? Not your majesty, your metallicness? I don't know. Dude, it's so fucking weird. Yeah. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Atlas was able to determine the outcome of the metaverse before it even happened. They said, here you go, this is Persona 5 is actually a real life story. Persona 6 is going to be about I was trying to think of something not super political, but the first thing that came to mind was something super political, so. Persona 6 is going to be about peace in the Middle East. The Phantom Thieves brought together all the countries. And there was world peace. What the fuck's he saying? If you dream about poop, I can see somebody writing this. If you dream about a lot of poop, it means you're in for a generous windfall of money. However, this only applies if you are a farmer. Like, what? People really just be making anything up these days, huh? Cece was like, I gotta learn how to milk a cow. Right the hell now. You don't understand. This is very important. I just need you to go with me for a second. No, you're just trying to make puns, Bergie. You are the one who is punning right now. There was nothing about that. God. There you go. There you go. See, you're already on your way. You knew it was coming, so you were prepared, training ahead of time. It's also back to Aqua Teen. It's one of the greatest Aqua Teen lines. You know what I want to do? Learn how to milk a cow. Okay. I'm going to teach Miwad how to milk a cow. Well, then you're just preparing for the future. Then in that case, I feel like with your connections between the state fair and everything, that should be a very realistic goal. No? Am I wrong with that? That seems like something that could fairly easily happen without that much effort. Maybe I'm wrong. But that seems very much in the realm of possibility. That's true. Or it's like the tarot cards in that game we played, and they made no fucking sense. And they showed you outcomes that didn't help you determine your path at all. That's crazy. That's crazy that you haven't just been like, hi, I know this is weird, but like, this is a bucket list thing of mine. Can I just do this? It's not like you're meeting like Shaquille O'Neal or something and being unprofessional. Yeah, right? Just, you could just be like, yeah, today we're having all of the off-camera personalities milk a cow and then get their reactions on it. Why? Because I fucking said so. That's why. And what are the hosts gonna do? Nothing? You know how much screen time they get already? They don't need more. Share the space, man. Let us have this. Is that all the paths? Nope, I missed one. Which one? This one. There we go. Did I get all of them? Did I get all of them? Yes. Yeah, there you go. Boom. They would probably love that shit, right? What, you mean we don't have to do work? Perfect. We don't have to put ourselves in a potentially situation where they could get embarrassed or dirty or not perfect for non-screen personality. They'd love it. They'd eat that shit up. What is the button? I don't remember. Controls. Q. It's Q is the button I want. That's true. That's true. That is a good way to make a decision about something. Flip a coin. You don't like the outcome? Well, you just made the decision. I don't know what I'm missing on that roof, but whatever. What do you mean I have to clean this entire Deku looking tree? Oh my god. This is a lot. I don't... How do I respond to this without getting canceled? Yeah. No, I don't fucking care. That's funny. No, but I feel like you do have to do that for the cows, right? Like, because isn't it like important for their health? Because yeah, otherwise it gets very like, I don't know, bloated or backed up or whatever the fuck. So, as a man who speaks for all women, I can agree with what you're saying. That's one of my favorite lines to say whenever Queen and I are talking about something. I'm just like, as a man speaking for all women for a moment. Obviously with dripping sarcasm. Making wild statements and claims. As a man who knows what's best for all women. As a man. Oh, is that what I missed? That's what I missed up here, this piece of shit. That's the stuff that I missed. Like, why, man, down in the crevices of this fake ass plant? Come on, man. Good name drop, by the way, yesterday, Cece, when we were texting on the betrayal at House on a Hill. Did you know about that previously, or was that like a planted information? I'm curious, because you and I have never really had like a game night chat before. Because I'm like, damn, she's pulling out the heaters with the references right now. Also, completely changing topics. Are you willing to be our DJ again for kickball this year when you are able to come to the games? Because that is a nice role that I didn't realize we needed. Oh, I just was applauding your knowledge of Betrayal at House on the Hill and wondering if you knew that I had already, like, if you had received that information from somebody else, like, oh yeah, he likes this game, or if you just happened to know that that was a game and had played it at all before. What are you trying to catch? Oh, Larry Boston. Fair enough. I would prefer its evolution, but, you know. All good. No, that's fine. It's whenever you are there, it's your job to have if you would like it. That was a huge catch, Jones. Massive attempt there. Bro's like, Atch, catch him. Pokeball, go! Pokemon, catch. Season 1, Ash Ketchum. Ah, okay. Yeah, that game gets a lot of flack because the rules are kind of like a little iffy in terms of like they don't really cover all the scenarios and they're kind of just like eh. But I love it because it's just very cinematic and fun, and it's like, nope, we're playing this way and we just kind of roll with it, and there's house rules and it's just a fun, crazy, silly time. So I think Chops has played with us before. So we can definitely do that in the future as well. I knew I could count on you. Always knew I could count on you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this entire thing tonight. Not that it matters, but... It's a big ass treehouse. Alright, here we go. Oh, here, I didn't see this thing. Spy Fox? You best believe I played Spy Fox. I played Spy Fox. I played Freddy Fish. I played Putt Putt. I played Pajama Sam. I played Backyard Baseball, Backyard Football, Backyard Hockey a little bit. Mostly football and baseball, though. What other humongous entertainment games did I play? I played... Shit, we've talked about this before. Treasure Cove. Learning game? Yeah, fuck yeah, Treasure Cove. Hell yeah. I've not streamed any of them, no. That's a good point. Maybe I should add those to my wish list, because I think they're on Steam, some of them. Treasure Cove was not one of those humongous games, but it was... Oh, fuck yeah, I played Clue Finders. I played Clue Finders 3rd grade, if I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah, 3rd grade, because they were in like the South American rainforest, and there was like a giant bird that they were trying to solve. I don't know, like a dragon. Yeah, Clue Finder's 3rd grade I played. Ooh, what else? Oh, Zoombinis, that's the other one. The Logical Adventures of the Zoombinis, that was a great game. That game was phenomenal. It's a little diving bell. It's literally called a yellow hangy thing. Perfect. 4th grade looks like Egyptian, if I'm looking at this correctly, like an Egyptian theme. That does look fun. I cannot say I played that one, or if I did, I don't remember it, but definitely played the 3rd grade one. Those are good. Actually fun educational games, crazy enough. Water stream go brrr, literally. Honestly, Micah, all we've been doing is yapping. We've been yapping like crazy today. I didn't want to start something new. I couldn't figure out what the fuck I wanted to play, so we're yapping today. We're yapping and cleaning. Yap Yap, which is a game that I think people are playing on Steam. Big streamers are playing that game. Many people are saying it. Lots of people are saying it. Welcome back. Well, you've been back. I haven't been here, but I think you've been back for a minute. Hopefully readjusted to the time zone and all that. And hopefully you had an amazing trip. The pictures were lovely. Thank you for sharing. I also appreciate the Pokemon gifts. Yeah, we talked about pillows and mattresses and dreams for probably like an hour and a half straight. I'm not even joking. Just the most random ass nonsense you've ever heard of. I don't even know. I genuinely don't know how we got on any of those topics. But I'm not mad about it. Logical, man, I wonder if I can, that's gotta be abandonware at this point, right? Zoombinis, surely I'll be able to find that. Surely I could find that somewhere, download it and stream that. Maybe I can do that. We'll just, maybe for my 5th anniversary stream, we just play all the old, like educational games that I played as a kid. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's tough. Coming home from something like that is always tough, man. When I went to the West Coast, I still had trouble. I would wake up at 6 a.m. when I got over there. Like, it was just, yeah, it fucks with you. I played the Magic School Bus Goes to the Amazon Rainforest for sure. There was definitely at least one more that I played as well that I can't remember. Point and click adventures. Hell yeah. Oh, I've seen those. I've seen those pillows with the armhole. I would also love one of those. Oh, wait. Micah doesn't know. Here, let's ask. Michael, I have a question for you. Hang on. I'm gonna show you a picture of a pillow, okay? A pillow. And I want you to tell me how much it costs, okay? I need to find a good picture without the price. Okay, I don't see a price here. All right, let's see if I can pull this up. What the fuck? Here we go. All right, here's your pillow. It's this lovely honeycomb gel flex grid, moisture wicking stretch knit cover. It is just a pillow. It is not, unfortunately not a body pillow, not an anime body pillow. I should get one of those, but it's okay, CC. I've been eyeing an anime one or anime ones. He knows. He knows about the purple pillow. Thankfully, it's not $700. The mattress, we looked at the mattress. That's this brand as well. The mattress is you're getting close with that one, but to be fair, I don't know if this is exactly right, but fucking that one you can get for the low price of $210. But if you want the purple pillow, 250 smackums, bruh. Look at how happy she is. She's like, man, I just spent so much fucking money on this pillow. I just spent so much money on a foam square. Crazy. 250 bucks for that shit. I am somebody who understands that you want to shell out for your sleep because it's good for you. And like Cece said, you're using it 8 hours a day, theoretically. I get it. I really do. But like, oh, that's a tough pill to swallow. That is a tough pill to swallow. And I can attest, I've tested one and it was comfy. For sure. For sure it was comfy. Was it, 10 times what I would pay for a pillow more comfy? I don't know. Bergie, you need to get a new pillow. Get a new pillow, Bergie. You don't use the same pillow for 10 years. Just get a new pillow. I'm not saying you have to spend $250 on a new pillow, but you should get a new pillow. Just both of you need new pillows. It's time. It's time. We're adults. We have disposable income. It's time after a decade to get a new pillow. That's fine. You don't need somebody to take you pillow shopping. You need to just go figure out what kind of pillow you like. Just go lay on a bunch. Because if you go shopping with somebody, they're gonna be like, "Oh, here, don't go with CC and Chops." They'll be like, "Here, try this one. Don't look at the price though." Make sure not to check the price tag until we check out and you're in too deep. Micah, please help this man. Please help this man. This man needs help. This is a cry for help. A boy is out here crying for help. He's crying in the club right now. I don't know, Pop-Tart. Does it suck that bad? Like, I feel like the benefits of 1 or 2 nights of trying to break it in is better than the negatives of having the same one for 10 years. That's just me, though. That's just me. A butt cushion brand? Oh, go on. Go on. $67 for shipping is fucking crazy. What the fuck? I'm all about a good butt cushion though. A little butt saver? I'm into that. I'm definitely into that. Yeah, I do. I like my pillows thick. I like them real thick with 2 C's, man. Just buy a flat pillow. Buy the fucking purple pillow. That thing you can make that thing flat as a pancake, man. There you go. You don't even have to break it in. It's already purpled in. Plus, you're a Vikings fan. That like fits the whole brand, right? Like, purple. It's a whole Minnesota thing. Purple Rain sells itself. It sells itself. CZ, the funny thing is, I can't tell you the last time I woke up with a sore neck either. The difference is, you spent 10 times what I did on a pillow. Again, I get it, it's comfy. I get it. And I'm not gonna make fun of you for it. But like, it's just crazy. Micah, you can try. It probably will get pissed. You can, if you post it in Discord, I can pull it up, or if you DM it to me in Discord, whatever you want to do. But I'm pretty sure it gets pissed if you post links, because my Twitch chat is fucking stupid. I've got a auto moderator that's out of control. How does it show? It doesn't show. God. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set up like a GoFundMe on this channel. I'm gonna have a donation goal of $250 just so I can test the purple pill out. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, that is entirely in Japanese. I see. This thing would not have been happy. It's a gel. Oh my god, what am I looking at here? Hang on. What am I looking at? What am I looking at, Micah? Okay. All right, here's what Micah said. This is a gel butt cushion. We need to look at the other ones available. So are we saying like, oh my. It's got like a bullseye for your cheeks. Look at this. Hell yeah. Can I get in green? Oh, oh no, okay. Can I translate this? Will this work? It's not gonna work, is it? It's not gonna work. Oh, here, the Owl highest compact. 17,000 yen, okay, that's reasonable. Ayo. Ayo. So, you just... I don't know if this is... I don't... Okay, like this is a little concerning, but this is wild. This is the most unhinged stream I think we've ever had, by the way. There are no rules tonight. This is crazy. There's a purple pillow quiz. I'll take a quiz. I don't give a fuck. Pop-Tart, I 100% believe that. I 1000% believe that. Yo, this though. Hello. The Hug Canfee Premium. Oh my. Hey, yo. This though. This. Look, see? See this? You don't want to sit like this. You want to sit like this. See the difference? Hell yeah. Okay, I don't love the look of this. I'm not loving how that looks. I don't need to see the X-ray vision on this bitch. This looks nice though, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Good form on that skeleton right there. Yeah, look at that. Those pressure points right on those cheeks, but with the X gel. Look at that. No pressure points. I was gonna say, I could get behind this, yeah. I got no judgment here. The owl? Okay, I love that. That's what it's called. That's phenomenal. You said this is what, 286 bucks? I 1000% believe that, Pop-Tart. Beautiful US 286. Your payment will be probably this is Japanese yen. Yo. I'm in. I'm in. 268 to save my booty cheeks. That's worth every penny. Every penny. I had no notes at all. None whatsoever. Is there a purple pillow quiz, CC? Am I tripping? Is that for real? Mattress quiz? My mom be like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm gonna be like, it's a Japanese website, just trust me. I'm gonna send you a link, you just have to trust me. You really just have to trust me. I see a mattress quiz, CC, is that what you want me to take? I'm pretty sure they're doing a pillow quiz. Maybe because I'm looking at, here, I'll Google it. Swipe that card, baby. Purple quiz, pillow quiz. What stands between you and an amazing night's sleep? Okay, I think this is probably it. It's gonna be a flashbang, sorry. What stands between you and an amazing night's sleep? Neck pain, loses shape, too hot, yes. Maybe tossing and turning. Sometimes losing its shape, but my pillows don't really lose their shape that much. Which position do you primarily fall asleep in? Side, for sure. What size pillow? King. Big. How do you like your pillow to feel? Probably like here. I don't want to like break my neck on it. Maybe medium. Are there any additional features you're looking for? Just by this? Adjustable firmness, extra cooling, definitely. What? I can only pick one? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to spend more money and you're like, no, 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 you can only spend so much. Extra cooling then, I guess. What the fuck? Don't make me enter my email. Don't. Thank you. Oh, look at this. My dream pillow. Best match. The purple dream layer pillow is only $249. Like every other option, it's only $250. Oh my god. This one's only a good match. The pillow that has the purple and the purple, it's just a good match. I was gonna say, for this price, I'm buying the owl seat to save my butt. 30-night trial, 1-year warranty. No risk, no pressure. Isn't that a Paramore lyric? No heat, no pressure. Something better. We've completely abandoned PowerWashing Simulator, by the way. Yeah, please. I want a full review. I want a full review of the butt saver. I need to know. I really need to know. No heat, no pressure. They do sell travel pillows, do they? Oh, travel? Oh, here we go. Hang on. The Purple Harmony Anywhere pillow? Ayo is only $150 for the travel size. How much smaller is it? That's oh, fucking guys, what are we doing? That's so expensive. I'm gonna get so many fucking ads for purple pillows now. This is crazy. I just realized I'm not doing this incognito. I'm gonna get every Instagram thing I scroll across for the next week is just gonna be purple pillows. Fucking ads. God damn it. This is $150. It's so small. That's girl math right there, CC. That's some girl math right there. They're basically paying me. I'm actually saving money by buying this pillow. Special offer, by the way. What are you talking about, special offer? What is the special offer? Because that price doesn't look like a special offer to me. Jesus. Oh my god. That is insanity. Wait, they have seat cushions too. Hold up, hold up, hold up. How does it compare to the Japanese brand? The Royal seat cushion is cheaper, but it doesn't have the back support. Oh, here's the lumbar support right here. Hang on, how much is this? This is $80. Hang on. So you're telling me, hang on. So this is 80, and you need to, not only do you need to buy this, you need to combine it with one of the other seat cushions. So 80 plus, what's the cheapest? 100 bucks. So at a minimum, you're spending $180. At that point, just go with the Owl brand. Yes, Popped Up, we talked about this a little earlier. We were talking about the mattresses. This is the second time that we've now gone under the purple purple fucking website. We were talking about that because yeah, Queen and I also felt the purple mattress, and I don't think I could do it. It was just, it's so weird. It's so it's such a weird feeling, and like I get that you would probably need some time to adjust to it, but I don't think I could do it. We were also talking about how the mattresses are actually like somewhat reasonably priced compared to the pillows, which is just so funny to me. That's so fucking funny. It was kind of like a waterbed. See, we're not here to judge your financial choices or your purchases in any way, shape, or form. But it's easy content just to talk about how expensive a fucking pillow is when it's half the price of a Xbox these days. Although maybe not anymore, because they just jack the prices of all the consoles. Ugh, it's just wild. It's wild that they are selling in this day and age a pillow that costs $250 and it's successful. A new age waterbed is the correct way to describe the purple mattress. And I'm sure there's people who swear by it, right? I'm sure that people just swear by that thing, but couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Eddie, also your cookie comment, 100%. 100%. I'm like, yeah, I already bought this thing. You should know that I purchased it. I don't need to be advertised about it anymore. Dinner for two nights. Literally, a nice hotel room for a night, or a purple pillow. Yeah, there's zero judgment here whatsoever. This is a judgment-free zone, but we will have a lot of good laughs about it. So that's very much on the cards and allowed, 100%. Ain't no judgment though. No regrets. Absolutely no regrets. That's wild. I cannot believe I haven't thought about that thing since we tried it in the store, and now that's all I'm going to think about tonight. That's so crazy. Just clean everything from the fucking ground. It's way easier to everything. Man, this has been an interesting evening. We have gone places tonight. We have been places. What am I looking at? I'm not finishing this thing. This is at 99%. It's at 98%. 99. This is what the fuck is also at 19? What the fuck? 99. Oh, this probably. I want to get the things that are like almost done, and then log off. Oh. Alright, where the fuck is there any dirt on this thing? Please be on this side. There it is. Okay, and then right there. And maybe here. Right there. What a wild evening of conversations we've been having tonight. I'm very glad we've had these conversations. We've learned a lot. We won't even start on the yarn, I promise you. I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything wrong with spending money on things that you'll use and that are good, like that you enjoy and that like are beneficial. Like there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like if something works for you, oh my god, how am I gonna get this stupid thing? There, go up, there. Something works for you, just like go off, queen, right? Not queen, but like you go queen. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How much stupid shit I spend on money on all the time in today's day and age. Right, exactly. Like you really can't judge that much when she said it herself right away. You spend 8 hours a day on it every single day. Like, yeah. You can't put a price on something like that. It's something you're gonna use a lot, so. I've spent more on less. Yeah, exactly. We don't talk about the adult games that he's given me. I can pull them up right now. What games have you given me that I haven't played yet? You've given me numerous. To be fair, I did try. I almost one-shot Unholy in one night, so there was that. Oh, my Steam's gonna hate this. Whenever I look at my uninstalled games list, it's like, you have too many games. What the fuck are you doing? We still haven't finished Honey Pop 2 yet. We'll get through that someday. It's been years. What was the one you gave me recently? Momo Crash? Momo Crash, which is a rhythm game about thighs, where you try to sync the beat to the thighs, right? I think, yeah. Yep, there's that one. Wait, can I sort it by, like, gifts? I did, dude. Unholy is a obvious ripoff of Hades, the Hades style game, but it was decent. It was decent. I didn't hate it. There was also 0 adult content in that entire game. Like, there was genuinely PG at worst. There was nothing about it that I was like, yeah, this is inappropriate. I'm like, I don't know, this is just Hades, but with hot anime girls. Baby steps. I still need to play that because Michael redeemed it. I should really sort these games into like games that Kev has gifted me that I haven't played. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one. Yeah, it was Hades with less hot characters, which is a crazy thing to say. Not that their levels of hotness were any different, but it was that there were significantly less of them because you could only play as like 2 or 3 different classes in Unholy. Oh, here's one that you must have given me. Flip Witch, Forbidden Sex Hex. I don't even know what this is, but I know I didn't buy it, so that must have been one you got me. Happy Humble's Burger Farm. I don't remember that game. That was crazy times. How am I back to Honey Pop already? Honey Pop, unironically, one of the greatest match 3 games of all time. Did I ever play Boyfriend Dungeon? No. Is that where the boyfriends turn into weapons? I think Bergie played that. I think I watched him play it, actually. I don't think I played it, though. Yeah. No, but I do have Date Everything on my unplayed stream, like, games tab on games that I would like to play on stream but have not started yet, so does that kind of count? Yeah, I think that kind of counts. Maybe I'll start that in 2 weeks because I would want to do it on a Friday, so maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a little Date Everything in 2 weeks because next week will be a Thursday stream. Eddie, if you were here at the very beginning of stream, I talked about Silksong. I talked about it, and I said that I want to play it, but at this point, I need to start from the beginning because it's been so long, and I'm gonna forget how to play, and then I'm at a boss or something that's gonna frustrate the hell out of me, and then I'm not gonna want to play it again. So if I just restart and relearn everything, I'll just do longer marathon sessions of it. However, I can't stream next Friday, so I didn't want to do it today and then skip 2 weeks, so I'll get to it. Is there a way to see my actual anniversary? Because I don't know. It's coming up. To find your, all right, are we gonna trust Google AI? Probably not, but I know. Honestly, we'll do that this summer. We'll finish it in the summer because we started it in the summer. We'll end it in the summer. We could honestly, that could even be a 5th anniversary thing that we try to finish it as well. I'm trying to find my actual streaming date. It says under your creator dashboard, under settings, channel stream. Stream events. Stream events, ayo. Celebrate your affiliate anniversary, which says it's May 25th, 2021. So that would be a month from a week or two from now. I'm sorry, I thought you had a terrible, no good, horrible, very bad day. Can I edit my stream anniversary? Stream date? I'm gonna edit it to be the May 20, no, fuck. Skip until next year. All right, well apparently CC it's May 25th, but I'll probably, I usually like doing that on a Saturday and I didn't do it last year. So I'll probably do a Saturday in June. Probably early in June. And we can do that, so. We can celebrate in June. Anyway, we definitely spent more time yapping today than I'm doing anything of note, so. Which I'm totally fine with. Is it really the day after the Overwatch anniversary? That's funny. That's really funny. How long is Overwatch has been around longer than me, surely. Because we were talking about it, you and I were talking about it in the hospital when I was getting diagnosed. So Overwatch has to be close to 10 years now, right? Yeah. So Overwatch lines up with my diabetic anniversary. That's funny. Like, ish. Years wise, it does. Not date wise, but year wise. That's funny. Because I've been diabetic for 10 years. That's funny. It's funny. All right. The true cause, yeah. That's true. There's never been a world in which I have been not diabetic and Overwatch has existed. These are the things that make you think. Jesus Christ. True, also true. Let's find something fun to go out on. Star Junk, you got something good for me? You got something good for me, Star Junk? What does it mean? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Alright, I feel you, Star Junk. I don't think that's how it works, Kev, unfortunately. Alright, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Really, this is fun. I'm glad I get to do this every week with you guys. I know it's really nothing, but it's fun for me, and I'm glad we can all have a little teeny tiny little community here on this slice of the internet. So thanks for being you, and thanks for hanging out, and just appreciate you guys. So be back on Thursday next week doing something random, and then the week after that, let's start playing Date Everything, because that sounds like fun, yeah? And Micah's sleep schedule will be back on track by then, right? 2 weeks from now? Surely. With his purple pillow. Yeah, could I have the person who does my emotes change it to a purple pillow? They could probably do that easy. That's funny. All right, anyway. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Sleep well. Have a good weekend. Bye, friends.